This video piqued my interest. My problem with anime fans made by Zar13R. Apparently, this man has beef with anime fans. And the thumbnail alone tells me that guy jumped into the mix with this. I got to. Because even I have problem with anime fans. And I don't want to put my 2 piece in this. My 2 cents. So without further ado, let's get busy.
Yo, anime fans are kinda annoying.
No.
They're annoying for a lot of different reasons, but the main thing is how a lot of them consume stories. It seems like a lot of anime fans are just allergic to happiness, or characters being happy. I don't know why.
Okay. Yeah. Relatability. That's what the issue is. They see so many happy-go-lucky characters doing their things, causing, oh no, not causing, solving problems for the people with defensive from the villains, stuff like that. Happy ever after type beat. Yeah, people just grew to hate that over time. Like certain animes like Death Note, certain anime like Code Geass, certain anime, let's say, I'll even say 91 Days. It's a mafia type anime where the happy endings are not happy. They're always tragic. People like their tragedies. That's fine. They want tragedies. Does it make it good? No. It's all about the execution at the end of the day.
First noticed this through being a My Hero Academia fan. Okay, just listen. My Hero has a lot of issues, but the main criticism it's always gotten that I thought was dumb is that Deku is too nice, I guess, or not hard enough. Like, a major criticism that Deku gets is that he cries too much.
He's very emotional. Still a kid in his feelings, Got bullied for most of his life from his childhood friend. He got his own role model to pull up to him. No, he found him. He followed him, and one time, All Might did say that you have nothing to. You don't got what it takes to be a hero because you don't got the strength to do so. But at the slime thing that happened in episode 1, Saving Bakugo, All Might realized, yeah, you do have what it takes. You do have what it takes to be a hero. The issue is he had to grow to be a hero via the help of All Might by passing up his quirk. I think the issue comes down to is like, why should Deku be meaner than he is? Why should he be mean? He wants to help people. He wants to be a hero to help people. Mind you, it's not he want to be the strongest. He do want to help people. So that will mean fight against strong opponents that will be able to destroy countless accounts of lives, countless accounts of souls. Heck, might be a threat to the world itself. Might be a legitimate threat. Consider the fact that at this point of the series, Deku all he want to do is to improve himself, to be strong. But because of the strength of One for All, he's damaging his body in the long run. So you gotta be very careful what you do with himself. And like, come on, he want to help people. So why should freaking Deku be mean about what he's doing with the life he's doing? You only have Bakugo for that, so we're good.
I feel like every single time Deku has cried, it's been warranted. Especially that scene where All Might tells him he can become a hero. God, that shit gets me every time. But this isn't a Deku defense video, I promise. This video is more about the root of that criticism. This idea that anime fans have that everything has to be dark and gritty or it's just not good. Being a One Piece fan, I obviously hear this argument constantly. And it feels like as a community,
One Piece have nothing but dark moments. Even from the time of what? Shoot. I think what would be a time that you have dark moments? What would be a dark moment? I say Anami serving Arlong, her losing her mom from a fishman, got served this fishman for years to a point where all that amounts to nothing, and bro wants to double it, and all Nami would do is just do it. And because the town people saw that, they were gonna go over there to fight the fishmen. Even if it means they died at the end. Because they couldn't bear to keep seeing Nami like that. And what did Luffy do? Help Nami out, solve the issue. But Nami had to ask for that. Whether Luffy would have like doing a lot, he would have done. He would say help Nami out. But Luffy want Nami to say it. You know, it had the darkest moments from freaking beginning of East Blue, bro. You know? Going north to Alabasta. Crocodile freaking causing strife and mayhem in the overarching arc. You know, making Vivi suffer. The royal palace, the father, you know, people of the land under Crocodile's tyranny. Luffy pulled up to solve it. Dark moments happen in One Piece. And its lobby. You know? And goes to freaking Robin's backstory, why the way she is, you know? Sawa Odi. Freaking impelled down. People thought Luffy died, you know? Getting dropped by Magellan, getting dropped by freaking Blackbeard, getting a hole punched in by freaking Akainu after the attempt of saving Ace's life. That's one of the darkest moments for One Piece right there. For Luffy, yeah, because changes like that is crazy. So One Piece do get dark. Is it good? It's written well. I can say that. If it's not, it's just edgy and dumb. And what considered as edgy and dumb? I gotta say Chainsaw Man. There are times where the advice could be very edgy and dumb. Is it good? Not really. You don't have to like have too much of that to be like have a good story.
Forgotten the appeal of a kind, optimistic story. I mean, just look at all the current series that people gush over and call the best. JJK, Attack on Titan, Chainsaw Man, shit like that. While I like all of these, JJK and AOT are actually two of my favorites. But
Okay. Why do I like JJK? People hype that up to be the greatest of all time. Why? Because how is direction of the story is going. People think about could be another Naruto because Itadori got a demon inside him. The thing is, the demon is not helping Itadori. If anything, he rather sabotage his life by not getting himself involved and causing it trail directly to him. The first instance of that was literally him not saying Junpei. Heck, it's not even that special because Kurama had no need to even help Naruto. Except the times where he just go and lend him his chakra. But that's him just wanting to get out still. And Sukuna had no problem letting Itadori die because he still had parts around the world where if someone to consume his parts is fine. You can't destroy his fingers anyway. I don't think Yoda can do that, but yeah, the darkness of JJK was is there. It wasn't that prominent until Shibuya arc where things hit the turn for the worse, and people like stakes and consequences happening, but the people just don't like the fact that sometimes when stakes game present themselves, they get saved at the end of the day, which is okay. But if it happens too much, well, it happens for the main cast. If one of the cast gets clipped, that's the end of it. I can't see a series continuing without the likes of, let's say One Piece for example, Nami. I can't see the series like continuing without Nami. If she, let's say she like clipped in freaking what in Alabasta, the show might as well end there because there could be no better navigator than Nami. And Nami not one of my favorite characters, but her usefulness for the crew and the story itself, for Luffy's journey, is very detrimental. And every time I got like her sassiness, man, I ain't gonna lie. She's not one of my like top tens, but she's good. So what she do? Yeah, my point. What JK did for the characters, man, it made me think that whether or not the authors even care about the characters. Same thing for Fujimoto with Chainsaw Man. It made me think he doesn't care about his characters way too much than he should.
These are the series that are almost universally considered good, and I've noticed that it's always the darkest ones.
Coincidence? I think not!
And I don't want to see no shonen versus seinen shit in the comments, cause y'all all do this shit. I think it's because of the stigma that anime has of being childish and goofy, which it often is, and a lot of anime fans are so desperate to shake that stigma that they gravitate towards the darkest things possible, almost regardless of how good the storytelling actually is. Even characters like Deku randomly get praise from anime fans on Twitter the moment he goes through a dark, depressed arc. Like,
And it only lasted for several episodes. Several chapters in the manga. Who cares? It didn't even last that long. The author didn't let it marinate. I forgot his name. I don't know why I forgot his name. I don't remember his name, bro. Gosh, damn. His name escapes me, man. But yeah, he did not allow the vigilante crap to marinate, which is a great flaw in the writing. Which is which was like lead to like mid results at the end when all that vigilante crap resolved.
is this the only way y'all know how to look at stories, is how edgy they are? I really noticed this issue when people started randomly shitting on Spy Family.
Bruh, really?
Of all things, Spy Family. I didn't get why. It's well animated and has a pretty simple, fun premise and likable characters. But from what I've seen, the main criticism is this common thing that anime fans love complaining about constantly: stakes.
Oh my god, bro.
God, I wish anime fans never learn that shit. Niggas will never shut the fuck up about that shit. I hate this term, not because stakes don't matter, but because they have such a limited view of where stakes come from. To anime fans, stakes almost always means I need to be scared that characters might die. I promise you, if Lloyd had some agent friends that die,
We get that a lot. We get that a lot. The stakes of Spy X Family is that they gotta get this dude, and our main character Lloyd you know, have a family to like convince the main guy, the villain, to just call up this the nonsense was going on with this war or whatever, and lead to like a long adventure of when they won't they get caught by the government while they have their their secrets hid from each other, and have but then there's Anya who can just read minds, which makes things somewhat interesting, but that could get so far it's not that it's not bad. I enjoy Spy X Family. I like the wholesome moments in the series. It's not bad. If y'all really want some darkness in your lives, man, when it comes to shonen, I'll say check out Fire Punch. That is the previous work of Fujimoto, but it's not anime, so you gotta read the manga. Oh, well, I gotta read papers? Yeah, you gotta read papers. Read papers. The issue is, I wonder, can I get past the first chapter of, or the several chapters of Fire Punch without dropping it? Trust me, you're gonna understand why when you read it.
Every few episodes or something like that, people will be praising that show because they think that's the only thing that can possibly give a series, specifically action-based series, any kind of tension. Stakes can be emotional, monetary, etc. Stakes can come from basically anywhere. The point is, stakes can come from so many places other than characters dying. For example, the stakes in Spy Family all stem from the fact that the relationship the characters have with each other are fragile, and all it takes is for one of them to mess up once, and they'll end up being split up by the agent. And that's Spy Family. So when I hear people talk about these heavy action series like One Piece or My Hero and pretend they have no stakes just because characters aren't dropping like flies, it always annoys me. Like the well-being.
Look, listen. A series like that exists. It calls freaking Agami got killed. You know? If I want to go any further than that, I'd say Danganronpa is like that. Or I could do it like something that's way more exciting and way more action based, but it's also character based. Akadama Drive, who's also like was made by the creator of Danganronpa. So things can happen whenever. It can happen whenever. Now, do people need to die to have a serious story? No. We don't need all of that. Now, if you have a war arc, mind you, if you have a war arc, then you expect people to die. You expect people to die. But what removes the fact that it is a world arc and it's shonen, you're gonna expect a lot like the main cast to not die off like that. But instead, you're just gonna see certain people from the main cast that's not that important to like the main cast, at the supporting cast, get clipped off. Trust me, Fairy Tail and Naruto did it horribly. One can argue, heck, I can even argue freaking Bleach doing it right now is not that good, man. Because I don't even care much about the Soul Reapers there. I really don't. I don't care about them guys. Now, do anime need that to be good? I don't think so, but let's keep walking.
Their entire world is in the balance. But since All Might isn't dead, I guess this is just some Weenie Hut Jr. shit. I knew it was bad, but when Gear 5 came out, oh my god, it was obvious. Y'all remember the memes of like Gear 5 anime fans wrote it? That shit was dead ass, bro. I literally saw people posting those pictures of Luffy in full body hockey and shit looking angry. I expected people outside of One Piece to do this because of previous things I've mentioned, but even big One Piece.
Yeah, bro. I was seeing nothing but unofficial Gear 5 looking like Super Saiyan 4, bro. It was some mid. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was some mid. It was some mid. But then we saw Gear 5 and I'm like, okay, I did design. I like the abilities. The execution, I didn't expect much of it. It's like it was unexpected. It's like it just shows me that Oda just having fun with this. And trust me, I believe he had a lot of fun with this. I don't think he even cared. I think somewhere some interview that said that Oda didn't care as much. People didn't like it. He just wanted to do it anyway because he wanted to be done like that. And if people don't like it, like I said, I don't. It's y'all. It's y'all. Who really cares? Besides the fact that actually, no, I'm capping. People do care. It's just a matter of fact, like if that's the freaking author direction, then you can't be mad. You could be mad at that, but at the same time, others they shouldn't be mad at that. Cause you're not in the writing room with Oda, man. You're not in nobody's writing room. So expectations gonna happen. You guys can get disappointed. But people like me who just had heated expectation low to non-existent will always find a way to get pleased or disappointed. Because the writing, the setup, and the execution just matters more than anything else. Whether good or not is all about how it's presented.
Counts. We're talking about how they hate Gear 5 because of how goofy it is. And it proved to me, well, really reminded me, that a lot of One Piece fans are fans despite the goofiness and not because of it. Which is crazy because we all know One Piece is goofy as hell, especially when it comes to Luffy, because all of his fights have been a super serious villain fighting against him and Luffy doing the most goofy shit to win, especially in those early pre-time skip fights. Like all of the East Blue fights were like that, and it feels nostalgic to see.
The fight between Arlong and Luffy was anything but goofy. It was dead serious. With the power that Luffy had, it was dead serious. The only time was that like it was detrimental that Luffy could lose his life is the fact that this man got himself stuck and could have drowned without the help of Sanji. After that, it was wraps. And it could have been a shorter arc if Oda just wrote it down like Luffy pulled the Arlong, beats Arlong. No breaks, no nothing. He just beat Arlong, and that was literally it. And Oda couldn't even cut that scene with the map stuff in the ceiling. Could have cut that off and just have Arlong just get beaten up by Luffy, done and done. But that was like the emotional moment for like character for Nami and Luffy. By destroying everything in that palace to make sure that Nami never goes back to that place, setting her free. That was some good stuff. And right then and there, Nami officially joined the crew. I like that stuff. Even before that, Luffy versus Don Krieg had nothing to do with Sanji. Besides, one of the guys being in the mix. Because Don Krieg was like, that's it, Don Krieg? Yeah, Don Krieg was that dude. And mind you, Luffy's powers is like very versatile. He could have hit Don Krieg in his face the moment Don Krieg busts out that spiked cover thing. Luffy just punched right through the armor spiked, and just hit freaking Don Krieg because he doesn't care. He's hard like that. He got that dog in him. Heck, goofiness. We saw him one-shot Alvida. That's a woman. Luffy didn't care. Punched her. Done. Done and done. Goofy stuff, but he was serious. He was dead serious. So all this goofy stuff is too far in between. That's also a bull because it made me wonder if people actually pay attention to what's going on and not be watching One Piece for the fights. You know what I'm saying?
To find a way to go back to those roots while keeping the plot moving forward. But for a decent portion of anime fans, it seems like that takes away from the fights for them, which I never understood. I'd say the fights have become even more interesting now that Oda's able to flex his creativity. But again, since Luffy isn't angry and edgy, niggas don't like it. I just think in general, not just anime fans, but all of the world in general, the way that we consume media is indicative of the lack of joy that people have in their personal lives. It's like in the modern world, people are allergic to happiness and they purposely avoid it any chance they can get.
People want to be happy. I believe anime fans want to be happy. I think everybody want to be full of enjoyment. Just call yourself to say that people just don't want happiness is like it's wrong. You gotta assume that because of the darkness that's going on in anime. Dark stuff happening around you because good writing. No. It doesn't have to be that way. For example, Osama ranking. The most Disney-esque show you will have seen of an anime. But it had one of the darkest themes in that thing. For season 1, at least. The first impressions, I thought it was an amazing 9 out of 10 series. But looking back at it now, just seeing everything that unfold from At the end, I call that solid 6. Solid 6. Like the decision in the show that led to the ending, it was questionable at best. It just felt weird to me, regarding to like the antagonist and how she's dealt with. It's just strange. It's just out of pocket, and the right answers was like considered to be the wrong answers because it's just wrong. Yeah, but it would make sense. You do the right thing for everybody. But then again, well, I know, man. I just consume media to get myself some entertainment. But good writing is good writing. If it's bad writing, I'll call it out. Like Attack on Titans.
Because we've kind of fetishized sadness in a way. I think if more people try to consume happy media and enjoy happy media instead of trying to find the most tragic thing.
Yo, that happy media is in One Piece, bro. That's happy media. People want to like talk about sadness. Okay, Naruto was one of those sad animes in a sense. There were some good things that happened in it. Even though there are a lot of arcs that have some sad tones going into it, especially with the first one with the Land of Waves, the Sunya Gems, Rescuing Tsunade. How do we call that arc? The Tsunade arc where you have Tsunade replace the Hokage to be the Hokage. Then there's the Sasuke retrieval arc type of thing. And I think that was damn. Was that really part freaking 1, dude? Damn. That kind of sucked, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Damn, that really was part 1, huh? But then again, it was nothing but sadness, man. Like, with the way the writing was going for part 1, like, where would Naruto gonna be, like, becoming Hokage? You know? Like, did Naruto really need to go after Tsunade for him to learn how to become Hokage? I don't think so. Same thing for, like, what? Sasuke. What does getting Sasuke back have to do with him becoming Hokage? Because the one friend mantra, right. But what if I told you that one friend doesn't want to come back? What if he had a choice, for that matter? He don't want to come back because the people around him make him weak. And he got to go strong and be strong somewhere else. Like, why would we force him to stay? Why would we force him to stay? He don't want to stay. Imagine if Shino said that, bro. Would you force him to stay? Shikamaru. Heck, even Rock Lee. If Rock Lee felt like it was another way to him to like fight forever, don't you think he would just go somewhere else? No. Because the only family he has to make sure that doesn't happen is my guy. Rocky had people. Shino had his family there. Shikamaru as well. So, but that's assuming that they don't have them. Like, imagine if all those characters I mentioned didn't have their families or support system. They'll go out somewhere else. Sasuke had a choice to get to know people, but he didn't. Which is why it led him to venture off somewhere else. Besides getting more training for Kakashi, getting more training from other Jonins, whatever. Heck, he could have got training from my guy and taught him how to do some taijutsu and get his leg back against Rock Lee if he wanted to. But nah. No. Wouldn't be like that at all. So if Naruto said all that stuff like, yo, how can I be Hokage without facing one friend? That one friend want to leave his own will. It's not that the fact that friend got kidnapped. He left with his own his own will. He wanted to leave, bro. So the answer to hey, do we need happiness in anime? Sure. I'll tell you one thing. Gurren Lagann, one of those series that it will have some hype stuff going on, but it has some sad moments. But sometimes those sad moments can be some great moments. Like Shimon come to his own person. That he doesn't have to be Kanima. He could be his own self, his own person. And he even surpassed his old self to be his new self. That's some good writing. And that's some happy moments right there, bro.
In general, people would just be happier. But yeah, man, that's all I got for today. Let me know in the comments what you think about this current trend going on. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, man, I'm gone.
All right. I don't know why he didn't go to his YouTube studio, but the remaining minutes of his video is basically black. It's nothing. There's literally nothing to it. Zar, come on, bro. Come on, Zar13R. Come on, dude. You can at least clip the rest of the main dark stuff out of there. You could do that. Just clip it out, and you're good. It kind of it's weird, bro. That's like I never seen that before. You're the only one who did that on YouTube, and it's like mad weird. For 3 minutes too? Sheesh. Come on now. No, but this video is good, man. He hit the punch right on the head. I disagree with certain things, but that's just me, man. I like to like come to agree to disagree with certain things, and dude, I hate living in New York City, dude. I hate this city. It's always a problem. Some big old sirens going crazy and stuff like this happens. I don't care no more. I'm gonna leave all this in. I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, y'all, stop feeding for dark animes, dude. Stop feeding the fact that, yo, certain anime gotta be dark to be good. It doesn't have to be good. When it comes to, like, including some dark scenes. I'm thinking realistic. Do I like Venezuela because it's dark? No. I like it because it is mature in its own sense of how can you handle loss and how can you move on from the bad events of your past. How can you overcome the strife that happened in your life when you're the one who caused it, but you're also the problem? Can you live your life knowing that you did some bad stuff just to get that one person, and you could get them at any time, but you had this code that you want to go by to like avenge your father, which is stupid. Could have taken Thorfinn could have taken Ashlad's life anytime he wanted to, but he wanted to prove a point, which was worthless because that was not going to happen. There was no safeguard whether or not freaking Ashley would live. Thorfinn didn't even think about that. He never even thought in mind that Ashley would just throw his life away or something that he wouldn't even know about. He didn't even know why. To this day, as far as I know, Thorfinn does not know why Aslak did what he did. Except for Canute, maybe even Thorkel if I think so. I don't think he know. I don't think he would care. I don't think he would care if you knew. Heck, Floki does. But it across Thorfinn's line doesn't matter. Who cares? And yeah, pretty much it, dude. Like this? You hate it? What you think? Subscribe for more of these reactions, dude. I'm out. Y'all be safe, be easy, and be chill.